Hello and welcome to the School of Public Services. This year, all our interviews are going to be online, so this will give us an opportunity to have a deeper insight into the course and allow you to get some more information. My name's Tom Griffiths. I'm the Deputy Head here at Leeds City College, the School of Public Services. This is the second part of your interview process, so everybody who is viewing this video has completed the online interview, the online application. You've been invited for an interview, going to have a watch of this video, and then you're going to have a chance to speak to a staff member, might be myself, a couple of other staff members, either via phone or via a video link. This first screen, this allows you to see some of our facilities here on campus at Quarry Hill. So you can see Connor, a student who was with us last year, doing some exercise out on our balcony. On the top right hand corner, you've also got a video link. So you'll be able to click on this video link and it will show you some insight into trips and visits, some of the staff that we have here on campus that will be working with you on a day-to-day basis. Also just some images of students, some of the activities they get up to in a classroom, but also outside the classroom. So on your email link, please have a click and watch the video. It's only about 3 or 4 minutes long, but it'll give you a good insight. This slide, we're going to look at what we're going to get out of today. So today, hopefully we will be seeing you later on for a phone conversation or over a video link. But this slide is going to enable you to explore the careers and pathways from the course. So what you'll be able to do after the course. We'll be able to look at how college is different to school and how you can keep in touch with us. So one of the main things that's going to be happening from now until September when you start with us is really keeping in contact, whether we're allowed to let students back into campus who want to come and visit, or whether that might be activities that are happening online, or it might be just through our social media pages that you're able to access. What we have here is another link that you can see in the middle that you're able to click on, the Quarry Hill campus tour. That again will show you some of the classrooms that we use and some of the spaces here at Quarry Hill. What you can see on the left is some level 3 students taking part in an activity session. That is a sports hall that we use to enable you to explore some of the fitness tests in the public services and to understand a little bit more about health and fitness. This next slide will look at some of the career pathways that our students want to go through. So on your right hand side you can see an image there. This young man now is Mohammed Tahir, who was with us a couple of years ago on our level 3 course. Mohammed studied with us and achieved a distinction star. That means that he achieved a distinction in every unit that he did with us over the 2 years. He left us and he's gone on to study at Leeds Trinity University, a degree in policing. And hopefully over looking at our social media, you'll see some of our ex-students either teaching with us, supporting our learners now, or explaining the journey that they're on at the moment. So probably about 80% of our students want to join West Yorkshire Police Force. They want to complete a level 3 programme with us and then join via their apprenticeship programme. The apprenticeship programme's been really successful for lots of our students over the last year that wanted to apply and are now going through that process with them. We've got West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue. Again, recruiting every year. Their recruitment is about to start now. For students that are normally 18 years and over, just due to the driving licence requirement that's on there. We have lots of opportunities to meet the fire service, whether that's online seminars and sessions with them, or actually we go and visit the fire stations when we're able to do so. We've got the armed forces, so we have our own military prep course that I'll speak to you a little bit about later. We have visits from the Army, the Royal Air Force, the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines. Soldiers will come in and speak to you about their careers, their life, the education whilst in the forces, some of the places that they've visited and some of their experiences. We also have the opportunity to visit Royal Marine Commando Base in Lympstone. So we take 14 students there each year for an insight into life in the Marines. But for any student wanting to join the military, it's an absolute amazing experience and something that all our learners want to take part in. The next is the prison service and probation. So lots of our students want to join those services and either want to go and study criminology at university or actually want to go straight away and work in the prisons. So over the last few years, lots of our level 3 learners have been able to leave us and join the prison service in various different roles. So it has been very successful. The final one on here, Yorkshire Ambulance Service. So in recent years, we've created an amazing link with the Yorkshire Ambulance Service with something called the 999 Aspire programme, which enables students to access a variety of different public services and have a deeper insight. And our good friend DFIB Dave, which some of you will hopefully get to meet, comes in and it will discuss about careers and opportunities to get into the ambulance service, whether that is through a paramedic, so going to university and studying paramedic science, or going through their development programme of becoming an emergency care assistant, and they will train you into the role. So lots of opportunities that our students, and lots of different pathways that our students will go into. Why are we different to schools? Why are we different to schools? This main question really comes from a lot of students, why they want to come to us. They want a different experience to what they're getting at school. As you can see from some of the images that you've seen and the videos, we go on lots of trips and visits. This year, even with the restrictions that we've had in place, we've been out walking, doing land navigation and map reading. We've been to climbing walls. We've been even to jumping for just fun trips at the beginning of the year when students were in induction. We've had lots of online talks. So we've had the West Yorkshire Fire and Rescue today doing a talk on arson to students. We've also had universities come and do talks. We've had the police do apprenticeship talks for us. So there's lots still going on with contact with the public services. We had a Royal Marine who came to visit us yesterday. So those are still carrying on as would have expected last year. No uniform, as you've seen on all our images. Students can come into college and they can dress as they like as long as it's appropriate for the session. If that's a practical session, they're dressed appropriate for the sports hall or wherever they are, and the same as if they're in the classroom. We want you to experience college as a time where you're becoming more of your own person. You're able to have your own identity. That's really something that we do hope happens whilst you're at college. Volunteering opportunities. So this year we've set up a college food bank. So our students have been volunteering and supporting us to work on our own food bank, but also supporting other food banks around the city, working with them to get a greater understanding of how they work, how any tips or knowledge that we can bring back to support our own food bank. We would normally do lots of volunteering for the Royal British Legion around the Poppy Appeal. We have an allotment site where students would volunteer and would work supporting other people in the community that might be struggling to do some of the more physical jobs up there. So lots and lots of volunteering opportunities that are great for your CV. The next one is Google Educate. So everything that we do in college is through Google. You'll hand your assignments in. You might actually access classes online using Google. And for that, we have leased out over 200 Chromebooks to learners that didn't have one at home, and they bring them in on a morning and take them home on an evening, and they will lease them for the full year and enable you to do work wherever you are. If the circumstance means that you have to isolate at home, you can access every classroom as you would normally do, just from the comforts of your own house. The next one is pastoral support. So you'll have somebody called a coaching tutor who will be there to support you through your days in college, whether that's to do with any finance, such as the bursary, whether it's anything to do with bereavement, whether it's anything to do with anxiety that you might be having coming into college or whilst you're in college. The support is there to ensure that you're having a good time at college. Just touched on the bursary there, but the bursary at the moment looks at a household income under £26,000. So what that would do is give you access to bus or train ticket into college and throughout the year. It'd also give you money on your college card to enable you to get free lunches whilst you're in the college. We'd also be able to support with anything from childcare support, all the way through to stationery and anything that you might require as well. This next slide looks at the course entry requirements and the courses that we have on offer. So on the left-hand side here, you can see the 4 courses that we have on offer. So we have the Level 3 Military Prep course. This is for learners that just want to join the military, and they would be required to have grade 3s in English and maths. You would sit your functional skills in case you are leaving for a March intake for the military, and it's also a requirement once you do join the military that you have either a grade 4 or your level 2 functional skills. So we want to prepare you as best we can. This course involves lots of physical, lots of teamwork, some map reading. You go swimming once a week, and this is to prepare you to becoming the smarter soldier. We have ex-military working on the course and teaching, and lots of visits either into the college or you go out of the college to see the military. We have the Level 1 in Public Services, so this is grade 2s in English and Maths, and the Level 2 in Public Services, this is grade 3s in English and Maths. Both these courses are a 1-year programme. You will be in usually about 18 hours a week, so that's either 2 or 3 days a week. You would resit your English and Maths if you've not already achieved those. Most students on those courses do want to progress onto the next course to eventually get onto the Level 3 course. Within these programmes, you sit 6 modules each year, ranging from teamwork, fitness, some form of crime, CSI or policing, discipline, and a careers unit. Then finally, we have the Level 3 Diploma. This is for students that have grade 4s in English and Maths. This is run either over a 1-year programme for some learners, but most learners do this over 2 years and will come out with 3 A-levels at the end of it. Some learners that have already sat an A-level or a couple of A-levels may only want to do 1 year, but like I said, the majority of our learners stay for this programme for a 2-year programme. So this is grade 4s in both English and Maths. For the Level 3, or to move on to the policing apprenticeship, a Level 3 diploma is the requirement, and you need to, at the moment, it's based on UCAS points, so your overall grade that you're able to achieve from that. The links on here are also hyperlinked, so you're able to click on them, and that will take you to further information on the college website. At the moment, the college website has got some information missing, so please, if you have any questions, access through the Instagram or through the email that you've been sent on the email that this video was attached to. And finally is about contacting us. So first of all, I would advise all prospectus new learners to go onto our Instagram page. Follow us, LCC_public services. You can see things every day that we're doing in campus. You can ask us questions on there. You can have a really good insight into some of the trips, the visits, the staff members, the students. You might even know some of the students that are already on our course in there as well. You can watch the video that's on this slide go to YouTube and just simply search Leeds City College Public Services. And finally, across the bottom, there is the email the team, School of Public Services at leedscitycollege.ac.uk. Look forward to seeing you all in the interviews and can't wait to see you all in September. Thank you.